This episode of Tekzilla is sponsored by Domain.com.
BioShock Infinite launches today, and the reviewers are loving it, especially our very own Adam Sessler from Rev3Games. Welcome back to the show, Adam.
I'm glad to be here.
So tell me what you love so much about this title.
It is just so unique as a game. The subject matter, it deals with America, its history of racism, and also it deals with just the idea of narrative and how games are very unique and how they tell stories. It just, every single moment was just pitch perfect.
Is there anything that you didn't love about the game?
Not really. My most nitpicky thing, I didn't even say it in the review, is ever so often, I hate this in all games, is you have to get just so close to certain objects to hold down the X button to be able to pick stuff up. That is a problem in this game, as in many, many games out there.
Now, do you have a preference in terms of platform? Is there something that you like better about PC versus Xbox or any of the other platforms it's available on?
I played it on PC. I actually don't have a 360 or PS3 copy yet. I would recommend, if you have the rig that can really pump up those graphics, do it on the PC, because the animations of the girl Elizabeth are so phenomenal that you really want to see them in all of their fluid glory.
Well, let's talk about Elizabeth. Who is she in this game?
So she is pretty much the princess in the tower that you are trying to save. It's just a very dark tower and a very dark fantasy, but she's your companion. It's not an escort game, but you are always with her, and she's so well characterized in how she acts and how she looks that it really just changes the game into something new.
What's the deal with 1999 mode?
I haven't played it, but Ken Levine, Irrational Games, they made the original System Shock in 1999, a very challenging, difficult game. This is trying to recreate that old 90s PC game hardcore mentality. I'm going to give it a shot, but just play the game on normal first.
Okay, so it's like easy, normal, and then like this uber hard.
Yeah, uber hard. It's your
mode.
Hateful, like you're gonna cry mode.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those modes.
No,
I like to typically start
old.
on normal and then ratchet it up or down depending on the game itself. Now I know that Unreal Engine 4 is going to be, we're going to take a look at that at GDC, but this one was built off of 3? 3,
and it's heavily modified. I mean, there are things that we know that are problems with the Unreal Engine, streaming in levels, and the geometry doesn't like to get too modified. These are floating cities, and they do bob like you would expect a floating city to do. It is just black magic. It's absolutely incredible how this game looks.
Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm super excited. What else are you excited about at GDC this year?
Well, the Oculus Rift is there, and everyone at Rev3Games just is so into this. I'm the one guy who's a little bit skeptical, because every time I've used it, I start here, and then I find myself like 5 feet away. So I can see at home, I might trip over my coffee table and break my back or something like that. But we're going to see that. We're probably going to see Battlefield 4. That's going to be a big reveal happening. This is EA's huge competitor to Call of Duty. It was okay. I like Battlefield 3. I would like to think that they've really changed it and made a single-player experience that's as good as the multiplayer.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
If you want the best and freshest gaming content online, be sure to visit Rev3Games over on YouTube. Thanks for being back on the show.
My pleasure.
All right, there's more Tekzilla coming right up, but before we do that, it is time to thank one of our sponsors.
Need a new domain name? Consider registering a new .com. A .com domain name is globally understood and immediately gives your website credibility no matter what name you choose. And the best place to get a new .com domain is at Domain.com. Here at Tekzilla, we like Domain.com because they're affordable, they're reliable, and they're easy to use. Plus, Domain.com's active social media presence on Twitter at Domain.com and their great customer support make it a fun place to do business. Hey, we have an awesome coupon code with a big 20% off discount off of Domain.com's already low prices. Just use the coupon code Tekzilla when you check out at Domain.com. And that's 20% off, folks. That's big time savings. So don't forget to give the Tekzilla coupon code some love. And when you think domain names, think Domain.com. And that's a .com.